Now, most men that come to me, they're not necessarily struggling with training, nutrition, or routine. What they're struggling with is self confidence. Now, men, here's the truth: self confidence is not something that you're born with. It's something that you build day in and day out, and it's someone that you become. Now, if you feel like you've lost it or you want to build it, we can develop it a lot faster than you think. Now, in this video, I'm giving you 3 ways that we can build your self confidence as a man so you can thrive, have more success, and believe in who you are and what it is that you represent. Now, men, before we jump into the 3 ways to build confidence, we need to understand this first. Now, self confidence is simply following your word, it's sticking to exactly what it is that you said you're going to do, and it's building evidence within inside yourself as well. A man who builds evidence follows through his word, he builds conviction, and in conviction, he walks in a demeanor that he is creating. Now, that's where real self confidence lies. It's not pretending to be something you're not, it's not being the loudest in the room or faking your way to success. It's actually being the success right now in this very moment. Okay? It's following through your word, building the evidence that you're a man who gets the job done, and it's showing up each day and being consistent. That's what self confidence is, and that is what it's all about. And the 3 areas that build confidence is self-trust, it's competence, and it's consistency. If we focus on these 3 things here, your self-confidence will develop and build as a man. Now, let's get into these 3 ways to build self-confidence. Now, the first way that we can build self-confidence as a man is do hard things. Now, if this means setting your alarm clock a wee bit earlier, getting up an hour earlier, do it. If this means attending or going to the gym in the evening, if this means cutting out your alcohol or cutting it off completely, or doing better with your nutrition, or having hard conversations with people, or starting that project or business that you wanted to start, right? Or setting that performance goal, or setting that 10K or half marathon or marathon. Do something hard. This will build your mental resilience, your discipline, and your focus. The reason why men are weak today, men, is they are not doing anything that's challenging them. When we challenge ourselves in a constructive way, that's where real growth lies. And that's why most men are a hindrance when it comes to achieving their goals and really developing their self confidence, because they've got it too easy. They're living in an automatic way that is that's filled with comfort. They wake up late, they hit their snooze alarm 3 or 4 times, they rush to work, they're not really happy with inside themselves. They're in work for 7, 8, 9 hours a day. They come back, they're knackered, they're shattered, they go straight to the couch, they go on their phone, they scroll all day for the rest of the evening, and that's their life. Now, how are you going to grow as a man and develop and be admired by your family if that's how you're living? That's not a way to live. And here's the trick as well: no one else is to blame but you. Now, what I'm saying to you is exactly what I tell myself and my clients as well. Men, we need to up our game, and we need to make sure we're doing hard things on purpose. So select a goal, right, out with your work that's personal to you, and make sure you're working towards each and every day. Yes, you're going to feel uncomfortable. Yes, you're going to have to do a few things you don't want to, but select what they are, get them done, build on it, and we're not aiming for perfection, but make sure we're doing hard things, because this is what really builds self-confidence inside yourself. There's no way around this. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to select it, and you're going to have to set some fucking boundaries as well. Select boundaries in your life and understand how important your energy is and what it is that you have to do. Select a few action steps that are going to be challenging, that are going to cause discomfort, and work on them each and every day. Build on them. Man, I guarantee this is one way to build self confidence, and you'll start to walk a wee bit higher, your shoulders pinned back in your chest out once you're really living the life of this, okay? Now, man, the second one, and this comes down to self trust, is keeping those small promises to yourself. Now, do you remember that time that you said that you were going to go to the gym on Monday morning, right? You were all motivated, you had your training gear ready, you woke up Monday morning, the alarm went off at 6 a.m., and you didn't get up, you hit the snooze button, right? All those times that you said you're going to do something and you don't do it, they add up. All those times that you said you're going to have that difficult conversation with that said person you didn't, then you're not following through on your word. All of this adds up, and that adds up into a man that doesn't take action, right? And if you do this over time for months, years, that is what you represent. So how can you build your self-confidence if you do not trust yourself? This is what it's all about, self-trust. And when we trust ourselves, we follow through our word, we get the job done, and we admire the man that we are. You cannot say you're going to do something and not do it and make that a paradigm. Because if that is your paradigm, your way of thinking, your way of acting, the way that you behave, you do not respect yourself. And that is a cold, hard truth. So make sure we're keeping the small promises to yourself. Keep it simple if you want to begin. Gain that momentum first. But those small promises are vitally important for your development. And that is one way to build self-confidence. So if you say you're going to start the gym on a specific day, a specific time, follow through and get it done. The only thing that's going to stop you from doing that is your mind, right? Is your emotions. But you can still take action on the back end of that. If you say you're going to have a difficult conversation with someone, make sure you get it done. If you're going to said you're going to start your business on a certain day, do it, right? Learn, reflect, and grow. But make sure you keep these small promises to yourself. And these small promises will end up leading to big promises. And then you're constantly living a life of self-trust, self-respect, and self-confidence. Now, here are some promises that can help your life, right? Is cut drinking out at least Monday to Thursday. Now, I don't recommend drinking alcohol. I'm 4.5 years sober, coming up 5, okay? But if you're a man who drinks at the moment, cut out drinking at least from Monday to Thursday, okay? There's no need for you to be drinking alcohol on those days. They're days for work, for growing and developing, okay? The next thing is make sure you're at least walking for 10 minutes each day. A lot of men 30 plus and men in general, we do not move enough. We go into our office job or we're working all day. We have no time for movement. So make sure you're working 10 and you're walking 10 minutes each day. Make sure you're having protein each meal. Protein is vitally important for building your body up, but also it keeps us fuller for longer and helps reducing snacking and really builds a strong nutrition routine into our life. So make sure you're consuming protein each meal. The next thing is train 3 times per week. Men, make this a non-negotiable. We need to get into the gym and lift heavy shit. Get into the gym 3 times per week. If you're new to the gym, build up your form and technique. Reach out to a coach that can help you on this journey, or if you need any advice, just let me know. But these are the non-negotiables. Men, the last one is read as well. Now, reading is vitally important. The world that we live in today's society is very short-term fixed, and our ability to concentrate and focus on things has declined massively. If you can get into a book and read at least 10 minutes to 20 minutes per day, and you build on this habit, your focus will increase. You won't, not only that, you will develop more knowledge in a specialised area, and you can start off your day without your phone and things along those lines. And that goes into the last one here as well. Reduce your screen time. We spend too much time on our phone, and this dilutes our focus, our mindset, and we're concentrated on the wrong things, on our people's lives instead of ourselves. This is a massive thing, or massive list that you can do as of today that will help build up your focus and help you build that self-trust that we're talking about. Now, the last one, men, is build a stronger body. Now, you have become soft and your body has become soft. We need to get into the gym. We cannot keep putting us off anymore. You've said to yourself that you're going to start training consistently all the way back in January 2025. We're nearly at January 2026. Men, a soft body is not the way that we want to live. We need to change the way that we view ourselves and change the way that we show up to life. Get in the gym 3 times per week and build a strong body. Lift heavy stuff. Nail the correct form and technique. This will help boost your nutrition and really just mold the rest of your life and align it together so you're living a lot healthier. Men after 30 lose their testosterone by 1% each and every year. When we're living a strong lifestyle that's healthy, that's thriving, we can build our bodies up and increase our energy levels and not decline it as the years go on. So men, get in the gym, lift heavy weights, and take your health serious. If you do this, you'll feel better about you, and this will in turn lead to greater levels of self-confidence.